Oh, hello there. You lovely voices in my head. How's it going? We're urging, we're dirging, and soon we'll be splurging. I don't know in what. Something's gonna splurge. But I honestly have no idea where we are right now. Like, the game's gonna load in, and I'm probably gonna see shit that will make me go, ah, that happened. We're gonna do a little recap. Ah. Okay. Here's the deal. Chat kind of killed everyone. There's Carmore.
This vessel is at thy disposal. Do what thou wilt.
We're going off-brand, yeah. We have Astarion.
This vessel is at thy disposal. Do what thou wilt.
And then we have Will.
I had another dream last night. The visitor came to me and ordered me to penetrate the heart of the very cult that's spreading the infection. It gave me a tadpole gift too, just like it did the first time it appeared. I suppose it hoped this would help. At first, I thought we should avoid these gifts no matter what advantage we gain. And yet, I can't help recall the words of my father. The best plan is the one that works. These powers could be enough to edge us towards victory.
Yeah, last time you didn't kill Minthara, but you like antagonized her completely. And I know you could knock her out and like she's gonna show up in Act 2 and then you can kind of like change her, recruit her. But I was so pissed because you killed Karlach, you killed Will, or didn't kill them, like you were being weird to them and they left. So I rolled everything back to before we're gonna have a party with Minthara. And the goal is, like, no matter what happens now, I'm not gonna roll it back. This is completely up to you. But we lost so many characters, and I feel like there's gonna be something missing when you go to a situation and not one of your buddies is gonna chime in and say something. That's gonna be weird. That's gonna be weird. But whatever happens after this, we're gonna roll with it. If we're gonna have a boring playthrough with no character, then that's your choice. We still have Dark Urge though. I'm pretty sure there's gonna be spicy stuff. Okay. So Will had another dream. Will had another dream, and he's thinking about tadpole powers. You can leave. You can also lead. But we need Minthara. If we're being evil, let's just have like at least one character that has something to say.
Very
And it's
well.
not I'm at thy
If it's
disposal,
mind games
master.
these parasites wish to play, we'll play, and we'll win.
Okay, cool. Let's go have
I should speak
have
out.
some fun with Minthara.
Praise the Absolute. She will reward us well for this exquisite carnage.
I mean, look at her.
There were few left alive. You began the slaughter without me, I assume.
She's so cute. She's so cute. Like, we need somebody. We can't go through the world killing everything and then expecting, I don't know, like, what you guys are expecting. Oh no. This was murder. The only fitting reward for us is the hangman's noose, or you won't live to collect any reward. I will collect your head. And there's a freeway split. What a lovely afternoon. A real pleasure. Let's go with that.
The true honor is to serve the absolute.
That's more like it.
She
That's
loves
the
you
kind of Dark Urge
fiercely.
I vibe with.
I see that.
Kill
And the
NPCs
strength
en
she has
masse.
given you. And
then
she
be like,
has
whatever.
so much more to give. There is a bond between us, true soul. I can see what you are, what you want, and you can see what I want.
Through her eyes, you see yourself. Skin glistening with sweat, hands bound. Ecstasy or terror. Maybe both.
What do you do, chat? Do you open your mind, Uzi, or do you reject? You open your mind, Uzi.
You feel her breath on your neck, her fingers running down your spine, and then it is over.
I will come to your camp tonight. We will celebrate this victory. Together.
As you approach your camp, the raucous celebrations have already begun.
There's just dead people
But you
everywhere.
are intercepted before you can join the party.
Oh yeah.
As I feared, there is no place in your company for a hero. I want no part of this, nor of you.
The goblins praise the absolute,
So
but
funny.
their celebrations also honor their leaders, Minthara and you.
You fought well, and so did these creatures, thanks to our leadership. When you tire of their company, come to me. Tonight, you are mine.
Nice. Nice. Okay, first we're gonna make won't. We need a replacement for will. Gift from the absolute. What is that? Gift from the absolute.
This one is a true soul parasite. It can enhance you. You can absorb its potential. Open your mind to it. You already know how.
You're at a party. Somebody hands you a tadpole. What do you do? He's like, oh, everybody's doing this. This is cool. This is a new thing that we're all doing. What do you do? Open your mind to the tadpole. I'm not sure about this. Or close your mind and keep the parasite out. Wilmed? Wilmed is good. You tadpole marine. Let's go.
Your mind swells as it subsumes everything
that
the
happen last
temple has
time?
to offer.
I don't remember this.
Everything it was and everything it was destined to be. Pure potential. Pure power.
Good. You have grown your power and improved your chances of survival.
What does that do? What did that give us? Oh, that's right. Oh, we haven't done that yet. Let's do concentrated blast. Then we're gonna do favorable beginnings. Luck of the Far Realm. And charm. There we go. Power! We need power. Okay. I'm saving. Now we're making Willand. Willand.
Thy wheel of fate turns ever to the dark.
Oh, stop.
Dost thou require
Stop
a new
it.
ally? Or
Oh, Withers.
mayhaps a resurrection instead?
So, if we have a full party with just hirelings, does that mean we have a full party with Withers? I mean, Withers is just... he's just summoning these dudes.
Very well.
So we're on an adventure with Withers. That's cool.
Choose.
Withers. Withers. So I think we went with this guy. He's the paladin. And I think we're gonna level this guy as 1 level warlock and the rest is paladin. Or can you not multi-class these guys? Okay, let's make him look like Will. Let's make him look like Will. Okay. Alright. Did Will have a scar? He had a scar over his eye, didn't he? Or like over his nose. Over his eye. Let's say his eye. Oh yeah, he had like one fucked up eye, didn't he? And he had freckles. He had freckles. Okay. He did have one fucked up eye. That was like milky, right? There we go. I like how he has a scar across the eye that's healthy. Just separate things happened here. Okay. Here. Will has like cornrows, right? Like that. But not blonde. Go with that. Let's go with that. Facial hair. Does Will have facial hair? He's got a little bit of a... He's got a shadow. Got a bit... he doesn't have that. It's kind of like that, but less. Less. More like a stubble, but you can't really do a stubble. Without it looking horrible. It looks so bad. It's perfect. It looks so bad. And his name is Willant. Willant. There's a boy.
No time to rest.
Okay. Looks so dumb. Oh, it looks so dumb. We're starting with the 1 level warlock. Eldritch Bleehast. Okay. Cantrips. Blade Ward's ass. Let's do... Prevents from healing. Bone Chill sometimes can be Pog. That can be great. Subclass, the Fiend. When you reduce a hostile creature to 0 hit points, this gift from your patron grants you 3 temporary hit points. Great old one. When you land a critical hit, that creature and any nearby enemies must succeed a wisdom save or become frightened. Damn. Or the Archfey. Charms of frighten nearby foes with the Feywild's beguiling, disturbing magics. I mean, if we're trying to emulate Will, we're going the Fiend, right? Now let's have a look what we got. Let's do... Let us do... Hellish Rebuke. And we're doing Arms of Hadar. Or Hex. But that only really counts for him. Let's do the arms. Funny arms. Done. And the rest goes into Paladin. So we have 1 level Paladin, we have 1 level Warlock, and the rest just goes into Paladin, so he gets all his fun stuff. Fighting style. Defense is AC. Let's do great weapon fighting. I feel like we're gonna make this guy a big Unga Bunga. Weapon fighter. And then if he does Divine Smite, when you roll a 1 or a 2 on a damage die for an attack, and I think that counts for the Smite dice as well. And give him tadpoles, yeah. He should have some stuff in his brain. Command, Compel Duel. He's gonna have Cure Wounds. Oh, he has the healing stuff. He doesn't need Cure Wounds. He gets Bless. Let's do a little Shield of Faith. Searing Smite. Thunderous Smite. Let's do Thunderous Smite. And let's do... Make yourself or a target immune to frighten and gain 5 temporary hit points each turn. It's concentration. Let's do Compel Duel. That's a very specific, but can be quite good. Guaranteed crit Divine Smite. Sounds nasty. I feel like we're gonna be doing a playthrough where we're going to have to fight a lot. So that seems about right. Divine Health. Okay, we're immune to disease. That's dope. Sacred Weapon. Turn the Unholy. And we get 2 Oath spells. Protection from Evil and Good. And Sanctuary. You or an ally cannot be targeted until you attack or harm a creature. Can you cast Sanctuary on an entire party? Like, everybody knows Sanctuary. Ah, it can still get hit by AoE. But if you have, like, an area where only enemies run around that can do, like, single target damage, and you cast Sanctuary on the entire party, and you just run through, are you gonna be fine? Probably. Pacifist. Pacifist run. Okay. We do have Shield of Faith. Oh yeah, these are the spells we picked earlier. Yeah, okay. Dope. We're done. This is Willen. Do I have gear for him? I kinda doubt it. He's gonna get a Warhammer that he's using two-handed. We essentially have like melee, or like melee tank-ish, Astarion, and then us as a wizard fighter. Like, we basically want to have the entire party just clumped on whoever gets an ass whooping. As far as I know, Sanctuary is a single target, but it's not concentration, so technically I think you can cast it on the whole party. You wait a turn in between each cast. That's one of those hyper-specific scenarios in D&D. It's just fun. Wait, did he not... Did Will not get a feat on leveling up? Did I not give him a feat? We did level him up. Usually they get a feat on level 4. Or do you have to be level... No, you don't have to be level 4 in one class only, right? Because then we could have gotten stat improvements. We didn't get that.
How many died today?
That's weird. We're saving.
How many
It's per
die
class.
tomorrow?
Okay. There's a dead bird.
Walking
God.
death.
I'm horrible. Goblin.
Seems like a good moment to talk.
Let the Absolute hear your prayers. Let the blood of our enemies flow over you.
As the symbol glows, power courses through you. Authority.
What do you do to the goblin? And you can Spirit Guardians plus Sanctuary. Oh shit. The Absolute once more. You should add your own blood to the offering. DC 2. Barely worth.
Certainly.
Your mind lurches, reeling suddenly as if bitten.
Glory to the absolute!
I wonder how many variations of as the symbol glows with power lines she recorded. A million. 1 million. That's my guess.
Nothing hurts anymore.
Alright. Fucking Willand. Carmore. Look at them. Fucking look at them. Oh, I can't wait to play dress up with them.
Looking ahead.
Because right now they look so basic. Like, we all look so basic, but we're still in Act 1.
Our minds are open.
Okay.
Our minds
So she cut herself.
are pure.
So let's go talk to this goblin.
Discussion.
He's sitting there all alone.
True soul, sir. A present straight from the battlefield.
The mark glows, but you feel nothing in response. Your illithid power is beyond reach until you rest.
Had to cut off the stiff's fingers to get it.
Though it is scuffed and smeared with blood, you realize the loot belonged to Alfira, the tiefling bard.
Oh shit. What do? Accept the gift? Or give it to the goblin? You will accept the gift.
A pleasure. My name's Ripper. Put in a good word for me at Moonrise, yeah?
We have Alfira's loot. Should we give that... Let's give that to Will. Let's give that to Will. Okay, what else do we have here? We got some stuff we can give. Oh, he actually left the gear. Oh, that's nice of him. Like, Karlak left with everything, didn't she? I think she legit left with everything. Okay, that I'm just gonna drop. There's nothing in here. That was Karlak's backpack. Got some boots. Dropping those. We still have the Idol of Sylvanus. We have Karlak's boots! There you go. We actually still have Karlak's boots. And we have a soap bar. Are we dirty? No, we're clean. Saving the game. Look at this little tower I've built. Wow. Now it's a party. It's not a party until somebody randomly starts stacking shit.
Must be on my way.
You ever thought I'd follow someone like you into battle? But you're twice as mean as any hobgoblin. The absolute smiles on you. On all of
Yeah,
us.
we need soap. But it's not consumed when I use it. Apparently it isn't. That's good. Can I go through the loot? There's a bow. We can give that to Willand. Hell yeah. And we need one for Karlak too. Another one. Carmore. I'm sorry. And we need an instrument for Carmore. Helson's pipe is not an instrument, I assume. Oh, we still have Helson. Oh no. Oh no, we still have Helson. He's still in Gobotown. He's in the prison. Because we, like, when we went inside the Goblin Fortress, we immediately booked it to Minfara. Like, we ignored everything else and we went straight to Minfara. I wonder what's gonna happen if we come back being buddies with Minfara. Probably more than buddies. Let's see how that goes. Saving.
She looks you up and down, her mind touches yours. You feel her hand at your neck, her lips closing around yours.
Are you ready to give yourself to me?
We're in.
Good. I will join you when you go to your bed. You are mine.
When you go to your bed, as in when I'm laying on the ground in my sleeping bag.
Buzz of celebration
middle of the
quiets
fucking
to
camp.
a soothing hum as you approach your bunk. Though you seek repose, you needn't spend the night alone. There is one who yearns for you in the dark. Who will you seek?
You can do this, chat. You can get laid. I believe in you.
Your heart skips a beat. What treasures might this night bestow?
You are here. Good.
Whoa.
Come with me.
Did you see her do a little... whoop?
Now, lie down.
Do as she says. Care to tell me why? I think we need to know each other a little better first. Or is this a seduction or a sacrifice? But you will do as she says. We're further than we've ever been.
Your obedience will make this more enjoyable for both of us. Tell me what you want.
We're doing it.
And you shall have me.
Do I have to do the thing? I think I have to do the thing, don't I? Oh my god! Oh my, close your eyes, chat. Close, don't look. I'm looking, but you can't. What are the reactions? Oh my god. What the... What the what? The pickle. She went straight for the pickle. There's no sound. There's no rubbings. There's like nothing. No music. You guys are the fucking worst. Oh man. I was about to say, there's like no moaning. Like nobody's making a sound. This is the most silent sex ever. Or they cast darkness beforehand to be a bit... You know, you don't want to wake up your
As your bodies
gobble
lock together,
friends.
so do your minds. Her whole being is laid bare before you. And half hidden at the center of her desire, you discover something unexpected. Fear.
And then you both get fully dressed again. You guys are... Oh my god, what is happening? Oh no. Oh, close. That was fucking close. Holy shit. Okay. It's gonna be a hard roll. But there is something she is scared about. We only have 2 inspirations. I'm gonna give it 1. We'll never know. Now we actually have to talk to her to figure that out. Fucking hell. It's the pickle. She fears it.
My body could have been yours, but some things are mine alone.
Oh.
That was not yours to see.
Oh, did we still fuck it up? Because we tried to put our pickle in her head metaphorically and not actually? But how oh, this is gonna be tough. How do you stir this one back around? My theory is we're gonna say sorry, and she's not a person who likes soft people. I think the sorry is gonna backfire. I think if we're confronting her, she's kind of like Lizelle in that regard. You gotta give her some counter. Otherwise, she's just gonna kick you around. But let's see how it goes. You're saying you're sorry.
You were incapable of harming me. Get out of my sight!
What's gonna happen now? Oh, God.
In your dream, you stand over yourself as you sleep.
This is...
A knife in your hand. Murder in your heart. You are ready to strike, to end your own life. But then a shock runs through your mind.
What is happening?
This is no dream.
No, baby! Baby, no! Don't stab me!
Good. You are awake. I want to taste your fear, just as you tasted mine.
Okay, I think this is the final chance. This is the final chance. Let's see where this goes. You guys are very split on these. This is super interesting. So we either can do persuasion. Don't make this personal. I'm a servant of the absolute, same as you. Do intimidation. And say I'm not afraid of you, or you can say you're a coward. But you guys are attempting persuasion. DC 12. Quickly cast friends on her. And we still have 1 inspiration. Let's go. Dude, that friends cantrip is coming in clutch so many times. It's insane.
That might be, but you have not been truly tested yet. But you will be. And soon. I am curious to see if you survive. I watched over you as you slept, peaceful and silent. And I spoke to our god. I asked her why she had chosen you, made you one of her faithful, when you are so clearly broken. Beautiful, but broken.
That's
There
a
is
good,
something missing in you.
it's a good like line
And
for
I do not
Shazor.
understand it.
Beautiful
When the
but
Absolute
broken.
failed to answer me, I feared that you had somehow infected me with that same absence. And so I decided that you must die. But then
We can fix her,
a
yeah.
miracle happened. As I took out my blade, her voice returned to me, and she told me what I must do to purge myself of doubt. She told me to decide your fate, to determine if you are worthy. If you are, I am to send you into her embrace, at the seat of her power.
We keep going. It's not over yet. Deception. I only wish to please the Absolute. Send me to her. Persuasion. We're both worthy. Let's go to the Absolute together. Option 3 is I prefer to decide my own fate. And the last option is if I go to the seat of her power, it will be to destroy her. This is what we got. And we're... Dude, if... Wouldn't that be a nice Dark Urge playthrough? Like, we and our goth girlfriend, we're gonna rule the world. Ain't that great? We're gonna go to the Absolute together. We have situational advantage. DC 2. What? Dude, imagine 2 ones. Like, that would have been the ultimate sign of the universe.
In time, I believe we may be together. Travel to Moonrise. We will meet again there, at the heart of the Absolute's power.
Wait, she's leaving? She's leaving. Why would I follow that path when you just threatened to kill me? Where will you go now? The heart of power. What is this Moonrise exactly? I'll go wherever I choose. Can you tell me how to reach Moonrise safely? She always leaves? Oh, okay. Okay. Yeah, tell us what is Moonrise exactly, in your words.
The Absolute has spoken to you already, in whispers. But at Moonrise, you will be in her presence. She will test you. If you fail, you will break.
Nice.
If your faith is strong, you will become something greater than yourself.
I'm ready. How do I get there? Or I'm not sure I'm ready for this. She may fear the pickle, but she's into it. I'm ready. We're level 4. We're so not ready.
With difficulty, but I can help. The land around Moonrise is cursed. Traveling there will sap your strength and your sanity, but I can protect you. A wretched creature in my service can guide you through the curse. This harp will summon him. Play it when you are in the shadows, and he will come to you, and know that you are a friend.
What? A little harp? What is this creature, and where will I find him? Yeah, what? Does she have like a little imp? A little goblin? Or like a hireling? Named... Gale Lol? Pickle boy. She has a little pickle boy. Where will I find him?
His minions will wait for you at the mountain pass, on the threshold of the Shadow Curse.
His
I warn
minions.
you, he is quite mad, but he knows the path to Moonrise better than anyone. Go to him when you are ready. I will lead what remains of my forces to Moonrise ahead of you. When we next meet, we will be together in the Absolute's presence, and she will make us her champions.
It's gonna be so weird from now on. Spider's Lyre. Oh, is it the Drider that runs around in the Shadow Curse? The Pharaoh is a creature in her service who can guide us to Moonrise Towers through the mountain pass. And we got another gift from the Absolute. So we got another tadpole. Let's do... Let's do Psionic Backlash. When you bring a creature down to fewer hit points than your number of evolved Illithid powers, it dies, and all nearby creatures take 1d4 psychic damage. That's also good. I don't think I ever used that because I was always like, oh, I don't want to accidentally explode my beloved party members. But now we don't really have that anymore because we all made them leave. We have these guys. They're not beloved party members, they're party members. Willand, Carmore, Asterion. Oh, this is such a clown fiesta. I love it. Hey, Withers, how do you feel about all the things we're doing here?
Thy wheel of fate turns ever to the dark. Dost thou
That's
require
ominous. If a guy like him says that, you know you fucked up. Oh no. Okay, do we have any prep spells? Do we have any prep spells? Protection? From evil and good. I can cast that whenever. How did we get that? I can cast that whenever I want? Without a spell slot? Easy, and it lasts until long rest. So everything that is elemental, fey, fiend, or undead, or aberration, and celestial. That's like 6 enemy types. Disadvantage on attacks. Sheesh. Yeah, let's use magic in the middle of a blood circle. Oops. Is it from one of my items? Oh, we got the Ever-Seeing Eye from Auntie Ethel. That's right. Kind of really good item. God damn. But now, like, our bodies are not geared at all. That sucks. But we're gonna find stuff. Let's check the spot where we did the dirty with Minfara. She leaves something behind. Nope. We need mad cash somehow to buy nice gear. We got 2,000 gold. That's not bad. Can I use the gloves of power? Like, are we blessed by the absolute enough to use those without a penalty? On a hit with a weapon, possibly inflict a d4 penalty to target's attacks rolls and saving throws. So you can do Bane. I think that's the Bane spell on a hit. Okay, let's leave camp. We're still in the Druid Grove, but I think this place is now dead. But this is after partying with Minfara. We're back here. Everybody's dead. Yes, that's lore.
Inside?
This is the second campaign that I'm playing, and this is the second time that all the tieflings die in Act 1. Hellrider's Pride. When you heal another creature, it gains resistance against bludgeoning, piercing, and slashing damage dealt by weapon attacks. That goes to Willand. Then we have a Scale Mail. That could also go to Willand, same as the crossbow. He's currently wearing medium armor. No, we're not wearing that. I gotta say, it looks more like Will. It does look more like Will. But we're gonna give him Hellrider's Pride. That's... Just seeing the name Hellriders sends shivers down my spine. It is... The history that's in that is nuts. Okay. Sort our entire inventory. Druid Grove done. Druid growth done. Anybody else have anything? Don't think so. So now we're going. I think we're going back to Gobbo, right? We're done with Ethel. We're done with the northern section with the GIF. The only thing that's really left is Goblin Camp. What do you mean looks like? This is Will. How can I forget his tusks? His beautiful tusks. Everybody's gone. Is really everything empty? Scroll of Witch Bolt.
Right tool will do the trick.
I shouldn't be doing this. But yeah, I can use Gloves of Power. That's amazing.
Mind never quiet.
That's cool. But we don't have the mark of the Absolute. Asterion strikes again. That's a 25. A little bit of gold.
I have such
Okay.
a headache.
Is there stuff that we can get now that we couldn't get before because there were goblins everywhere? Maybe. I think there's something up here, isn't there? Scroll of Grease. Give that to Carmore. Can you guys do a little check for me? I don't like that. Keep going, keep going. Oh, now you see them after they exploded. Good shit.
Wonder what's past this.
Let's give it a try. Can't be that hard to lockpick. It is hard to lockpick. Can't be that hard. There we go. Glowing Shield. Once per short rest, if you're below 50% hit points and take damage, you gain 8 temporary hit points. That's dope. Willand, do you want a shield? Dude, that is the Blade of the Frontiers. There's Asterion! He made it up here. That took him long enough.
Walk in death.
I don't think there's anything else going on up here, is there? Yeah, there's nothing here. But I do remember... Yeah, this backpack is really good. Let's see if we can get that. This backpack. These tools. Traps. We have a potion.
Alright, what now?
Or maybe let's stay up here. We can go back this way. Then we're up here. This is where the bugbears and the goblins were sleeping. Oh shit.
What's that?
We found the meat chest. I don't know. I mean, sent to camp. This all goes to camp. Fire resistance and arcane cultivation. I think that arcane cultivation potion I'm just immediately going to drink. Then we have 4 spell slots. Alright. Back down we go. An antidote. Potion of healing, potion of greater healing. Can't you even go inside this hole if you can wild shape into a small creature? Wait. Can't we... Can I not? Don't we have Find Familiar? We do have Find Familiar. Okay, Grease. Gone. Find Familiar. Frog. Remember this? We had a frog the entire fucking time. Look at him go. He can jump so far. It's insane.
Nothing hurts anymore.
And you can have Lizelle cast jump on him, and then he can legit just jump across the entire map. But hey, there's another little hole. I thought you can interact with these and find like other little paths. Dragon mushroom. Can we jump over there? No. But maybe we'll... No, Carmore.
Well, that ends not as bad as it could.
Carmore can jump that far. Holy shit.
Should mind my step.
Oh, we do want to get over there on that tower too. Arrows of Darkness and a heavy crossbow. Does she have proficiency? Yeah. There we go. There's nothing over there. Can't jump over there. But we can go back. We don't have to use flight or anything or teleports. Just buys. Where's the Starion? Why are you over there?
Moving ahead.
Get down here. Yeah, we're gonna check this. Yeah, it doesn't seem like there's anything over here. Glump the Looter? Who's that guy? I don't think I've ever seen that guy before. Glump the Looter? Okay, you're going back to the party. Where did he go? I need Glump. There he is.
Still
that may be a
control.
character that only shows up in this
Just
specific scenario.
Need to find a way forward.
Let's go talk to him. Let's go say hi.
Seems like a good moment.
Yeah,
to
this guy
talk.
wasn't here before.
You're that true soul that's been chumming around with Minthara, aren't ya? Didn't expect to see you grubbing around here in the muck and the leftovers.
Where are the rest of the goblins? I thought there might be something useful here. Or leave. You decide. Chat, you decide. Wake up from your nap. It is time to click a button and influence the story. It went from 100% to an advantage on leave. We're split. Do we have a tiebreaker or do I have to go get my dice? I don't have them here right now because I did a shit ton of D&D prep today. This is what happens to me. Yeah, I'm going to get the dice. I'm right back. Okay, a 1, 2, or 3. on the D6 is I thought there might be something useful, and the 4, 5, 6 is leave. That's a 3. I thought there might be something useful here.
There is, lots. But I've got scavenger's rights, so it's all mine. Unless you're willing to trade for it.
Oh no. Where are the rest of the goblins? Or show me what you found. Oh, he's a shop. He's a shop. Should we just kill him and get all his shit? If you guys are voting leave, I count that as the stop talking, start stabbing option. But he's a shop. You know what? We're gonna have a look. We're gonna have a quick look, and then we're gonna kill him. Holy moly! Great club +1, longbow +1, war pick +1. Yeah, let's.
Praise the absolute.
Hey, praise him, praise be, and all of that. Asterion, Asterion. Do it.
Have to keep going.
Do it. He has 9 hit points. Oh, we knocked him out. I still have knockout turned on. It doesn't have everything he has, but it has some good shit. Scroll of Dimension Door, 1,000 gold, 10 potions of healing. Okay. You killed him with a salami.
Still alive. So that's progress.
That was a critical hit. Salami hit. Should we... Wait, this stuff gives you healing. Dwarf food gives you... What? Single use. Are they heavy? They're not really heavy. Those are kind of healing potions. We're eating fucking roasted dwarf as healing potions.
More for me.
Is this the bootlegging guy? No, that is Splitter, Spinner, Split. Summon. Oh, we can send the pork to camp. Let's get all the pork. Send that to camp. And for some reason the dwarf stuff gives you healing. So I guess we're taking that as well.
Breathe deep and move.
Like how he has to go around. Okay, we've got all the meat. Our inventory looks disgusting. Does that actually heal? It fucking does. Ew. So that is... Each of these pieces is 4d4 of healing. That is insane. Can drop these backpacks. Here's our camp supplies. Yeah, I'm sending all of this to camp. We don't need to carry that. There we go. So we have, so one of them is 44 and we have 9 of them. So that is 9 times 4 is, we have 36 d4 of healing that we get from eating cooked dwarf. Wow. Okay, is everybody gone? Like everybody? guy they're torturing? Everybody's gone. What did they do to him? But she said they're all going to Moonrise Towers, right? Passageway. What is that? Where does that go? Goblin camp. Oh! Oh! Was that always there? That's a wild back door. Like, you could do a full, like, infiltration of this place. Trying to get in without anybody noticing you, and then stealthing around, killing people. We didn't get to talk to the priest as Dark Urge. Oh. That's a bit sad. A ritual X. Chance to inflict upon the target a d4 penalty to attack rolls and saving throws. If the attacker still has 50% or more hit points, they take 1d6 piercing themselves. Oh. After a successful attack with this dagger, the wielder receives a d4 bonus to attack rolls and saving throws until the end of their next turn. Oh. Those are the ritual weapons. There's a backpack here. Nothing in it. Potion of healing. And a poison. What happened to Volo? Volo was still locked in here. Oh man. There's stuff for camp. Okay, back we go. Can I give myself the brand of the Absolute? Can I just do that myself? Nobody's here. But that also means we get to steal everything. That's kind of cool. Can we just go into the center room storage?
Anything of use?
Yeah, I guess we're looting the entire place, yeah.
That might be worth a look.
Rocky crevice. There's a locked heavy chest.
Wretched thing. Pull yourself together.
What happened? Why is nobody there? Ushi. Chat happened. There was nothing I could do. Since we did Minfar's request where we attacked the grove, they're just gone. Damn. Yeah, everybody's gone. Like, we have a little bootleg party. We have, like, here's the gang. We have Astarion, we have Carmore, and we have Willand. That was the original party, and they all left, or we killed them, or yeah. It's fucked up. It's fucked up, but we're cool with Minfara. And now all the goblins have left the fortress, and we can just loot everything.
Not a chance. I'll fit in there.
Oh, Froggy. Go in there. Go in there, Froggy. You can't?
Looking ahead.
Carmore?
Not a chance I'll fit in there.
Dude, you're the smallest one we have. How can you not fit in there? Do we have a scroll of enlarge reduce? Have we found something like that? I don't think so.
No time to rest.
What do you mean they never left? Chad is in denial.
If not over.
Chad is responsible and Chad is in denial at the same time. It's a beautiful social experiment we're seeing here. Priest is God. Hello? No? Nobody home? Okay, I'm taking all your shit. I'm taking everything you own. The Nile's just a river in Egypt. Oh.
Here we go.
Should we go into her quarters? Yeah, what is everything gone? All of it?
Right tool will do the trick.
That can't be. Dude, that is the second nat 1 from Asterion on a lockpick. There we go.
Have a lot on my
Okay, let me
mind.
save.
And
We're going in. There could be an angry ogre in there. Anybody home?
Have I been this way before?
No?
I wonder who or what those chains are for.
Scroll of hold person. Some books. Just
What's
some
in
books. Full of burning hands.
That might be worth a look.
Pouch. With a ring and money. Nice. Do have a chest over here. Amulet of Misty Step. Ooh. I think I'm gonna give that to Asterion. That is good. That is good. One thing I'm realizing now, we had Crusher's Ring. That gives you just 10 movement speed extra. I think that was on Karlach and that's gone. That's very sad. That is just very sad. That is such a good ring. Cellunite Journal. Thus the interlocking circles will bring the full moons to match the stars while casting darkness where it belongs at the bottom. The chasm to the Underdark will stay sealed. I confess, the design is not foolproof to outsiders, but I had to sacrifice complexity for material resilience. I've always wondered why Selune, right? I think it says Selune, took me from the Hall of Wonders to serve at this temple as a priestess. Perhaps this was the reason. She worked at the Hall of Wonders, yeah. That's in Baldur's Gate. Priestess Gut. That's in the upper city. Should we do a little riddle? We do the puzzle and then we have the passage to the Underdark. I honestly don't remember how this works. We have to get all the dark dots into the light,
Interlocking
right?
circles with moons and stars. This must be the seal mentioned in that journal.
What did that say again?
How to open it?
I think it means make all the dark spots into the light, right? And the stars into darkness. That's there.
This goes very far down. We'll have to go in to see the bottom.
Nice. And now we have ourselves our first passage to the Underdark. There's many, but we have that one. And we're at the Selunite Outpost. Okay, the first thing we can do... Excuse me.
My, what manner of place is this?
What is he doing here?
A path to redemption? Or a road to damnation? Hard to say, for your journey is just beginning.
He shows up here?
What would suit the occasion? The words to a lullaby, perhaps. The mouse smiled brightly. It outfoxed the cat. Then down came the claw. And that, love, was that. They do know how to write them in Cormier, don't they? Well met, I am Raphael. Very much at your service. It's not every day one meets such a cavalier sinner as yourself. A true...
He's a fan.
Pleasure.
He's a fan. Don't tell me you're from my old staff. One evil butler is enough. Pleasure, I'm Shazor Smith. Am I talking to the mouse or the cat? Pretty words. If you want to threaten me, don't disguise it. Or walk away while you still have legs to walk with. Damn. I've never seen him show up in this place. That's a first. Okay, you're going for it. Don't tell me you're from my old staff. One evil butler is enough.
You wound my honor. Consider me a peer for your vice. Shall we withdraw? We have much to discuss, to our mutual satisfaction. This quaint little scene is decidedly too middle of nowhere for my tastes. Come.
Doesn't this usually happen during a long rest?
There, middle of somewhere.
Okay, chat. We got Raphael cornered. What do we do? Nice decor. Can you be more specific than somewhere? Take me back now. And reach for your weapon. Playing at the moment too, it just happened to me as well. But it usually happens in the long rest, right? As far as I remember, you meet him on the road. You know where you can get the spider bag? Which spawns spiders. There he came to me. Oh. Okay, reach for your weapon.
Tut, tut. No need for that crude cutlery of yours. As you can see, I'm amply provisioned. This
Smooth.
is the House of Hope, where the tired come to rest and the famished come to feed lavishly. Go on, partake, enjoy your supper. After all, it might just be your last.
I mean, we have like 30 pounds of cooked dwarf in our backpack. I mean, we don't really need this, but it's up to you, chat. What makes you say that? I'm getting tired of your games. Are these theatrics leading somewhere, or ignore him and fill your plate? Chat is hungry. for devil food.
Not easily rattled, I see. Good. Makes the next part that much more straightforward.
Ooh. Nice horns.
What's better than a devil you don't know? A devil you do. Am I a friend? Potentially. An adversary? Conceivably. But a savior? That's for certain.
Level your weapon at the creature? What makes you think I need saving? Why would you help me? And I don't care what you are. I care what you want. What will you do? Like, he can just snap his fingers and we explode into a million parts. But sure, let's threaten him more.
My, aren't you a nervous one? I assure you I'm here to help, not harm. Consider your predicament. 1 skull, 2 tenants,
More like
and
7
no solution in
tenants.
sight. I could fix it all, like that.
Ooh. Cute. I'll do anything to get rid of that tadpole. I need to think this over. You're mad if you think I'll make a deal with a devil. Then fix it or die at my hand. Like, whatever we're saying, like yesterday we shoved like 6 tadpoles into our brain. I feel like we don't need fixing. We don't really need it. But do it or die, devil.
Yes. I like it when my clients put up a fight.
It's like, what the hell is this
to
doing?
realize victory was never an option. Try to cure yourself. Shop around. Beg, borrow, and steal. Exhaust every possibility until none are left. And when hope has been whittled down to the very marrow of despair, that's when you'll come knocking on my door.
He's a Guns N' Roses fan.
Such a tease.
And if I do want to make a deal, how would I find you? I'll have the last laugh in the end. Take me back. After that, I never want to see you again. Or I'll rip out your mocking tongue. I love Raphael low-key. His VA nailed it, yeah. And I feel like with devils... Like, I know I haven't really been doing a good job as a DM with devils. Like, they can do some wild shit. They're so manipulative. It's insane. Okay. I'll rip out your tongue.
Ah, yes, the tongue. Yet another piece of pleasurable anatomy you'll soon have to do without. All those pretty little symptoms, sundering skin, dissolving guts, they haven't manifested yet, have they? One might say you're a paragon of luck. I'll be there when it runs out.
Whee! And we're back. Wait, we got food. We got food. Bread. Apple. And some wine. Alright, the only thing I'm really here for is to turn on the light. And to go over here. So we have this sigil. Now we have a quick travel into the Underdark. Hey, Willant.
Got a long road ahead.
Can you stand here? Can you stand right here? Like a little closer? Move this bucket. Stand right in front of it. Okay.
Intestines throb.
Let's inflate him.
Whispers.
Can you breathe this in, Will? Okay.
Moving ahead.
He's gonna die in 3 days. Oh shit. Oh shit. He almost did it. He almost had it.
I wouldn't want to get hit by that.
Poor Minotaur. The one thing I've never Googled this or anything. Can you do something with the Moonstone? Or do you have to destroy it? Because I feel like whenever I'm here, I never really know how to turn this thing off other than just shooting at it. Because it feels like you should be able to pick this up. There's no way. Okay. Unfortunately. Maybe if I use Thorn Whip. And just whip the thing. Asterion is inspired.
Let's see what this does.
My latest inquiry was with a half-orc named Grali, who insisted he'd come as close as possible to the relic as one may go without forfeiting his or her life. He indicated that the object is not, as most reports indicate, in the Selunite fort adjacent to the river Cheyenne Far. It is in fact held in an old Sharon fortress, somewhere in the environs of Moonrise Towers. However, Grali reported that some kind of potent shadow prevents one from... Okay. Asterion has some religious background now. Okay. Oh. Such a cursed playthrough. Okay. The gate is open. We can check this out. There is a helmet here. Does that do anything? Constitution saves +1.
These things have stayed interesting.
There you go, Will.
Still breathing, despite everything.
Great sword. A flail.
One day I'll catch a break.
There was the skeleton up here. I think this was like the last guy defending. And he had the key. But I think with that key we can open these doors up here. Or at least this one
Here goes
door.
nothing.
And there's this chest. And this thing.
Something over there.
That thing is trapped.
Time to rest.
Let's disarm that. Everybody's standing right next to him. Oh my god! Yeah, that thing's gonna go off. He is so bad.
Couple turns should do.
He is so bad. Barely. Barely. Damn, he's been rolling under 10 this entire time. Luminous armor. When a wearer deals radiant damage, they cause a radiant shockwave. What is a radiant shockwave? Inflict radiating orb in a 10-foot radius. Oh, so if I... Yeah, we can give this to Will. Let's give that to Will. That's what it looks like? It looks so weird. That looks so weird. But I think he has a higher AC because of that. Yeah, it's AC 15. So they're both medium armor. But this one is... It doesn't say it's a +1. It just has a higher AC. But it looks super weird. Not made for him.
Never quiet.
Greater elixir of arcane cultivation. That's good. Potion of animal speaking. Hell yeah. Trap disarm toolkit.
At the ready.
And we still gotta crack this bad boy open.
Wonder what's past this.
There we go. Helmet of Smiting. When you apply a condition with one of your smite spells, you gain temporary hit points equal to your charisma modifier. That goes to Willand. Yes. I gotta put some dye on this guy. He looks so bad. Like, that entire outfit does not go well together. Should we make him orange? I only have orange dye.
No one stop me yet.
Let's make him orange. Make his helmet orange. There we go. His armor. His gloves. That looks a lot better. That looks a lot better than whatever the hell he was wearing before.
Never a dull moment.
Let's talk to him.
This vessel is at thy disposal.
He does sound like Will a bit.
Do what thou wilt.
He's got his attitude down. He's got it down. Okay, that was pretty good. That was pretty good. We got some good stuff for Will. Don't really have anything for Karlach. Nobody has a cape, because all the good capes that we had are on people that hate us now and left the party. Okay, we're going back. Let's loot the rest of the Goblin Fortress that is fully unguarded. I wonder if Priestess Gut and the Hobgoblin are gonna show up. If they're gonna make an appearance later on, I guess they have to. I guess they have to. Okay, this is Priestess Gut's lair. Checked everything here. So we're leaving. Then we're back in the Goblin Fortress. Go down here. Are the spiders still there? Or are the spiders gone as well? There's the guy that died. It actually seems like the spiders are gone as well. What? Nobody's home. Nobody's home. There would have been the goblin in the cage. I don't think there's anything over here. No. Anybody? There's the dead mind flayer. That guy is there. It looks like he's falling. What's happening to him? There's nobody home. Can I destroy his throne? Sick. I broke his chair. What about all the loot back there? Behind the iron gate. I'm not gonna take all that food. We already have a lot of food in camp. Medium toughness. I think you need like 20 damage to deal damage, right? 22. 22. Then let's try lockpicking it. EC 20. Let's go.
Can't give up now.
Loot. Ooh, Infernal Iron. We won't need that. Gloves of the Growling Underdog. They wear against advantage on melee attack rolls while surrounded by 2 or more foes. That is good for Carmore. Spring Step Boots. When the wearer dashes or takes a similar action during combat, they gain momentum for 3 turns. I think momentum is 5 feet. Extra movement speed. Yeah. Then we have an Amulet of Selune's Chosen, which gives you Selune's Dream, which is a heal that possibly puts somebody to sleep. And then we have money. Give these to Asterion, that to Carmor. Whoa. Okay, Asterion, we got some boots. Carmor gets gloves. And she can use this without proficiency, I believe. Like, they don't count as heavy armor or anything. And she has the amulet. Alright. Alright. That is a ton of useful stuff that we're getting here. That's good. I'm glad we're getting that. So do we go... We still have to check the prison and see if our boy is over there.
Live in more interesting times.
Like, if everybody moved, then Helson probably moved as well. Or maybe he's just dead down there. They just killed him and then they left. That could have happened as well. This is where Menfera hung out. Scroll of Blur, we're taking that. Then we're climbing over here. And back down. Then we're saving. And going in. I think everybody's gone. Lots of silverware.
What's hiding here?
More money. Dude. We have 4,000 gold. There's a dead warrior. Prison key. Did Helson fight his way out? Maybe. Scroll of Gaseous Form. Very good. Scroll of Dark Vision. Potion of Healing.
More pockets.
Like, in certain situations, Gaseous Form is just insane. They're all dead. Oh no. Okay. I mean, that means Helson is still alive. Beastmaster's Chain. Or Animal Friendship. We can give that to Will. Suspicious meat. Yeah, they're all dead. Dang. Orc fangs. There it is. Orc fang. Goblins have disadvantage on attack rolls against the wielder. We could give that... I kind of want him to have a salami though. He has a scimitar. Oh, it looks dope. It looks better than a salami, but a salami is still a salami. We're sending it to camp. He fought like people with that salami for a week straight, and he earns the right to eat it at the end. Line breaker boots. Once per turn when you dash, you gain wrath for 2 turns. Sounds like Carmore. Well, let's give it to Willant. Healing. There's a cleaver. 2 grease bottles. Imagine if someone would truly be having a dilemma between using a dagger or a salami as a weapon. Like, imagine you're an adventurer and like the rogue in your party is having that exact question, and then you start doubting your decisions. Should we do Speak with Dead? Like, one of them should have something to say.
The corpse has nothing to say.
Okay.
The corpse remains silent.
Nobody? Beastmaster. This guy has something to say.
The corpse does not respond. The corpse does.
Nobody. You can eat your weapon if you get hungry. That's a really good argument for salami. Salami weapon. It'd be funny if you could do a run where all weapons are edible. Heavy stone. More heavy stones. Oh, there's the dead elf that's stuck in there.
Decaying legs protrude from the hole. A failed escape, it seems.
What will you do? I found a dude who tried only throwing potatoes at people. Damn. There's a mod for Skyrim that makes the best one-hit weapon a leak. God damn. We're doing a investigation check.
It seems the tunnel collapsed mid-dig and suffocated him. A crooked heart is embroidered on his left shoe.
A crooked heart. What do you do, chat? Some guy got stuck in a hole and died. Pull him out or leave? I knew it. We don't care. We don't care about this poor fella. Okay, then I think we're done with Gobbo Fortress. Yeah, I think we're done with that.
Seems simple enough.
So I guess we're going to Underdark now. Like either Underdark or Mountain Pass. Oh yeah, we put this lid on the torch. Oh my god. Underdark or Mountain Pass. That's gonna be the choice we have. Let's see if we can get into the spider place. There is a lever here. I think you just put it and you're good. Yeah. So there's this guy that got kicked down into the hole. Can we speak with him?
The corpse remains.
Nope. I don't think the spiders are still here. But yeah, I guess when you want to have the easiest time of looting this place, just become friends with them, do the Druid Grove, and then come back once you're done. Defiled Temple. Oh, we're underneath. We're underneath. Priestess Guts. Thingy. We're underneath that. Will is enwebbed. Kind of wild that they're leaving this place completely unguarded. There was just one goblin outside and he had thousands of gold. So we knocked him out and got his shit. Damn. There are really certain areas where being evil pays off so hard. Okay, I think it is time for a vote. I think it is time for a vote. There's only 4 people here right now. That's tough luck for everybody else. Where to next? Do we go Mountain Pass? Or do we go Underdark? So you haven't killed any of the 3 true souls here. Nope. We talked to Minthara and then partied with her and everything is done. But yeah, in chat you guys can vote on where we're going next. We have 2 paths into Act 2. I would like to do both, if that's possible. So it's not like we're doing the Underdark and we're not doing the Mountain Pass at all. We're gonna do the Underdark as far as we can, and then we go back and do the Mountain Pass as well. That's the plan. But it seems like we're going down under dark. I've never seen a playthrough where all the leaders at the Goblin camp live. Yeah, nobody died. We're going down Underdark. And let's go to the Salunite outpost. Or should we quickly check camp? There's still the tower. Yeah, there's it's only them here. Whose camp is this? Is this supposed to be ours? Maybe. You know what? Let's long rest. I get the feeling that there's still a lot of shit that hasn't happened. And we're not on a timer right now. We're not on a timer. At least as far as I'm aware. least as far as I'm aware. Okay, we have a meat-based diet tonight. Long rest. Let's see if something happens. Nothing happens. Should we give some elixirs to people? We have a bunch. Fire resistance. Let's give everybody fire resistance for today.
Is that blood?
And
blood?
for a second it was, oh, she has it already. No, she's just a red dwarf. She's not a tiefling. There we go. Everybody has fire resistance for today. Very nice. And we're going to teleport into the Underdark.
I've got a long road ahead.
Where is a potion of healing?
Dream.
Alrighty.
Red.
Let's take our first steps in the Underdark. Let's see what we can find.
Something good here. I hope.
A bone.
Wish I had a bag of holding.
Gotta make sure I'm picking up the alchemy stuff.
Fungal spores. Remain vigilant. We cannot be distracted.
Oh, the sword. How's that gonna go? How is that gonna go?
Better not be cursed.
A slender drow blade impales the stone before you, keeping a silent vigil.
Grab the sword with both hands and pull. Strength check or do a religion check. This feels holy. Consider what the appropriate ritual might be. Or leave. Sword in stone. What will chat do about that? Chat will pull. How good is chat's pull-out game? Not good enough. Not good enough. That's gonna bite you in the ass in 9 months.
No matter how you grip or tug, the sword remains firmly lodged in the stone.
You want to keep going? Or do you want to leave? That's the sword that sings. I don't think it'll be that useful to them, to be honest. We can still sell it. Money is always useful. Let's see if we can figure out a ritual. We actually can. Oh shit.
This blade was a warrior's sacrifice to Illustray. Blood can only be honored with blood.
All I see is loot. Shed a few drops of blood onto the stone, or leave. Are we really drawn? That can't be. Okay. I would have been cool with leaving as well. Like, I see. Blade from a warrior of Illustray. Oh. And then leave.
The drow script inscribed on the blade flickers and glows. It rises from the stone, hanging in the air in silent offering.
Do we have it? Falar Aluve. Falar Aluve melody. The sword hums in anticipation, ready to sing or shriek. Sing. The sword sings a melody. All allies within 20 feet of range have a d4 to attack rolls, charisma, wisdom, and intelligence saving throws for 5 turns. Or shriek. All enemies within 20 feet have a d4 penalty to charisma, wisdom, saving. Charisma, wisdom, intelligence saving throws, and take an extra d4 thunder damage. Huh. It's the same damage as Sorrow. I love the idea of going almost all the way and just abandoning it. Yeah. I understand it now. Let's just leave it there. Yeah. I'm feeling that. Should we give this to somebody? I mean, it is a long sword. And it is a finesse weapon. Can we give that to Asterion? Wielding in both hands. One-handed. Do it one-handed.
Despite everything.
Why can't you do it one-handed? It is a versatile weapon. You should be able to do it one-handed. Why am I missing something? You can only dual wield light weapons. Then what's the whole point of being able to one-handed it? For shield. Yeah, for shield. Okay, then we're equipping... Equipping like that. Anybody want a longsword? Maybe Willand? But his dex is ass. You know what we're gonna do?
Wish to live in more interesting times.
Maybe I'm gonna find it again, maybe I won't.
Always room for more.
It's down there now.
Time to press ahead.
More are coming. They're coming. They're coming.
They're coming, Chad. Everybody's coming. Tell me I'm not imagining that voice. Still your mind to this unusual voice. That voice, it doesn't sound like the urges. The urges don't give warnings. Panic. Is the butler back? You almost feel his beady eye on your back. Or ignore the voice. Which you will be doing.
They are coming. You are coming.
Everybody's coming. There's a little rumble.
What's happening?
Oh, Minotaurs. Minotaurs!
Blood comes easy these days.
Willand. How far can this guy move? How far can this guy move? Probably very far. Arrow of Roaring Thunder. Very little chance. Okay, we're not doing that. Let's plop a little Shield of Faith on Shazor. And a little Bless on to the gang. already more useful than Will has ever been in this
Swift
entire
as my feet
playthrough.
can carry me. Nothing will stand in my way.
Definitely have to spread out a bit. I think we're just gonna have Asterion. Cunning action hide.
Out of sight, out of mind.
Can he get a sneak attack in? Shield of Faith was concentration. Yep. I forgot about that. Are you hidden? You're not hidden. But we still get advantage because it's first round. 21 damage.
Into the bloody fray.
Car more. What are you going to do? You're going to rage. You are going to rage. And you're going to rage right over here and then shoot an arrow of darkness.
That won't work.
That the guy is just gonna run out of, but I don't care. Hellish Rebuke. 9 damage. Okay, this guy is very far away. He's gonna dash. And now we can fight. They're almost dead. Oh my god. Okay. Action surge. Action surge. Do I want to hit him with an orb? It's 80%. It's not bad. Let's do bonus action whip. Whip him down. Oh, he doesn't stay prone? Then I want to do a... Let's do a lacerate. And do Luck of the Far Realm. Only 8 on a crit. Buddy. What the hell? And then we're doing... Ray of Enfeeblement? Or Acid. Acid Arrow. Oh, I think we're just gonna attack. Another 6 damage. Asterion. Are you hidden? You are not hidden. Can you go there? Cunning action hide. You can't be threatened. But I can do a sneak attack. Somehow I can. Potion of healing. Turned on. Come on, we must be able to burst this guy. Divine Smite.
You've made a grave mistake.
Again.
Why? Potion.
They're dying for me. All of them.
Carmore. Reckless. Sick. Frenzy attack. The damage rolls we're making are insane. And now everybody's ganged together. Thank God he didn't do a leap or a charge. Oh, thank God. Oh, thank God. Okay. Okay. He has the resistance amulet. Oh, you're right. You are right. Okay, whip. And then hit. Okay, let's have Will just knock him out. Thank you. Thank you. Then I'm gonna do Compel duo? Won't work. Is this Bless still up? Bless is still up. Then we're gonna have Will fall back. Drink a healing.
So much for peace.
Okay, Asterion. You put poison on your blade. And then you're going to sneak attack this guy. Alright.
Blood comes easy these days.
Not bad. Carmore. Hit. Frenzy hit. Opportunity attack. That's a miss. 3 opportunity attacks. Big charge attack. Nobody took damage. Hella lucky. Hella lucky. That is hella lucky. Whip it. Slap it. Can't do a sneak attack. One hit point left.
Behold, the dance of death.
Nice. Oh boy. And he has resistance to slashing, vulnerability to bludgeoning. Oh, that's how it works. That's how that works. Should we give that to Karlach? Carmore? I'm sorry. But how does that work when we're raging? Because when we rage, we have resistance to slashing, piercing, bludgeoning. And then with the amulet, we have vulnerability. That is confusing as hell.
Give up now.
Let's pop a heal. A big one on Asterion. And then short rest.
Time to get going. All is ash and meat.
Okay. Can we smite with Warlock spell slots? Seems like we can.
Let's move.
That's cool. That is sweet.
They should all be running.
And those Minotaurs...
Let's have a look.
They weren't protecting anything, were they? They were just kind of hanging
Broken
around.
bones. Must have fallen.
Yeah, these are the people that fell down the hole with the spiders. Guess we can pop this stuff.
Fall by my hand.
There we go, most of that is popped. Nightlight. Essence of Nightlight.
I'll take that.
There's the Zentarum loot. Yeah. I remember that. Oh my god. Oh, and the rope takes damage too. Okay, the rope barely survived. Thank god. Don't step on it, guys. Just get up here. Thank you. Oh, hey. Let's loot the living shit. I feel like today is the looting episode. We're looting the living shit out of everything. Looted the entire Goblin Fortress, now we're looting the Zentarum stuff. So many apples. And amulets. This place is great. Raw poison.
Zentarim. Mercenaries and cutthroats.
We looted half of it already, and they're like, oh,
If you
the
can afford them.
Zentarim. Oh no. What are they doing here? There's some wine. There's some more alcohol. Ooh. Okay, we have one chest we gotta open.
Still in control. Just.
Light crossbows.
Is that blood? No. Never mind. Another step forward.
No one stopped me yet.
Locked.
Don't give me trouble now.
Unlock. Arrow of Roaring Thunder. Let's give that to Carmore.
How much farther can I go?
Well of Accuracy. Basic Poison, Simple Toxin. More
All
rings.
is ash and meat. Have to keep going.
So many Thieves' Tools.
I have such a headache.
Okay, we got a trap chest. Everybody's standing around the person disarming it. Who just failed disarming it? Happens every time.
Can't keep me out.
23. Scroll of Speak with Dead and Scroll of False Life. Split that up. You take one, Armor gets one, Will gets one.
No one stopped me yet.
What's an alcohol? Oh, this is gonna get us right into the Zentarim hideout, isn't it?
All's well that ends. Not as bad as
And we
it
haven't been there yet. We haven't been to the Zentarim hideout. Ingots.
No one back home will ever believe
Saving.
this.
Let's do.
Doesn't work.
Don't waste a step.
Doesn't work. Okay. Maybe we have to take it from the other way to get down there. Okay. Okay.
Don't mind if I do.
Where is that spot? With this hidden little... That comes... Oh, that comes later on, yeah. You know what I'm gonna do? It seems like today is a slow day. There's not many people here. And I want for these streams to be as many people here as possible. We're gonna call it a day here. We have everybody geared up fairly well now. Like, that is a very good foundation
Nothing hurts
to build on. Saving it here. I thank you guys for being here, for watching. I wish there were more people. This is chat driven. I want chat to be active. It's a slow day. And I also got some stuff to do tonight. So I'm gonna end it early. I wish you a good one. Thank you for being here. We're gonna pick it up next time. You guys still did good. I'm proud. Let me override this. Who's chat? I will see you on Monday. Probably playing Pacific Drive again on Monday. Sunday we're playing D&D. I'm excited. We're entering the Blood War. It's happening. We're actually doing it. The party built like a whole mech out of scrap metal, and they're flying into the Blood War with it. It's gonna be good. I wish you a good weekend. I see you Monday. Bye-bye.